Hi guys, it's Dayton. Back in Surge, about to do the startup. Get another video going. Here we go. Yeah, everything running right. Doesn't sound too bad. And there's some other things I didn't cover. I did the CV axles and also the drive seals. I didn't know if I mentioned that, but they're pretty bad. Dry rotted, the left side, the boot was totally ripped, grease all over the calipers and the whole 9 yards on the driver's side. But all that's replaced. I just need to do alignment, and then yeah, Surge ain't bad with all the replacement parts on it, so it runs really well when, like I said, it's in park or when I'm driving it. And you know, I went through all kinds of videos. I went through the forums for Toyota tercels and dealing with that issue. So I went through all of it, and you know, I'm still here. So here we go. This is one of the dreaded ones. So turn it on, yeah, and then you got it, and then it's off, and then the struggle starts. You start hearing the load. Right now the car's not warmed up, so when it does warm up, it'll start struggling even more. And it's not up to operational temp, so it's not going to trick the fans to go on. Even when I have it installed, you know, going on, it's not going to kick on. I'm starting to think that why it's also not running properly is I think the water pump's going out on it. But I don't know. It keeps cool. I mean, it's not even operational temp when I drive it for an hour, going, you know, at least 80 miles an hour to my grandmother's house. And that's up in Cold Springs. That's a distance from Lake Houston. So, I don't know. See if we can trick it. Or I'll just need to let it warm up. Right now it's just acting like it's okay. It's kind of trippy. I don't know if it's due to the mass air sensor that's supposedly right here. I think I need to replace this, the map. And then the TPS back here. I looked at that when I did the auto air control system. It looked just fine, like nothing's wrong with it. But yeah, you can slowly hear it when it's warming up now. It's about to start to do its jitter. You can hear it in the car. And then now it's smelling like it's running rich, which it should not be running rich at all. I even changed the filter out on the fuel pump. The fuel pump looked great. Looked in the tank, there was no trash, everything was just clear as a bell, like it was a brand new tank. The hoses were dry a little bit, but not enough to make it where you're going to worry about is going to pop on you and you get gas on your car while you're driving. I don't know. Like I said, I have zero smoke coming out of the tail pipe, which is great, but it's a little bit rich. So I don't know why it's running lean. Maybe it's the coil packs doing it. So let's check this out. Go back to the business spot. Business in the front, stanky in the back. Here we go. There we go. See, what's up with that? Yeah, I just hit a load and said, oh, I need to slow it down. So these aftermarket motor mount, it didn't come with a bolt. So I lost the bolt when I was replacing it. And that's why I have this here. So everything's, you know, it has good contact where, you know, good ground. So I don't think that causes an issue with anything. But yeah, right now it's shaking. It's on a load. Watch me put some little response on this. Think about driving this down the road and having this issue. You need to get up and go at a stoplight or something. It ain't happening. So that's why I do not run with the AC on. I mean, it's horrible. And if you don't have your belt tightened up or a good belt, you're just going to be screaming. And then the car acts messed up even more. So yeah, even when I turn this on or off, it doesn't matter. So when I turn it off like this and go to turn it off, I mean, I don't, the response comes back. Just don't get it. And I heard that the fan relays are weak on here and they go out. And I went to the terminal box to check these all out, and they're fine. I mean, no corrosion, no nothing. No signs of wear or overheating. Then I'm starting to think, you know, when I did voltmeter check, it's 26 on the voltmeter. So the battery's not bad. So I was thinking the alternator, maybe that's bad. No, can't be. It's all running on 26 volts. So I have no clue what's going on with this car. See, response is back. It's kicking back up. I have no clue on this car. It's a mystery. And I'm trying to figure this out. So if anybody sees this video, hey, and you know something, let me know. 'Cause I am clueless. But here is another sound why I say I think I need a new water pump. And you hear that sound. It sounds like bearings over here. A little wah 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 wah. Yeah, that's the water pump. So I'm thinking it's having a struggle. I'm gonna turn on the AC, and then it puts a heavy load on that water pump. And usually when I guesstimate this stuff, it's the problem. Usually with Jeeps. I don't like guessing. Yeah, still out of the cover. This one was last serviced by Bishops 109,000 miles ago. Still got my stickers. It's cool. This is really helpful. You really see it. And I still got all the little stickers here. I made sure that I wouldn't power wash them away. Still got my cap, it's still good. You know, I'm not, you know, nothing's bubbling in here whatsoever. It's just vibration. I'm tired of it. This car should have no problems whatsoever. The transmission fluid, clear as a bell, like it's been changed recently, which probably it never has, but you know, barely been driven. Only to Florida and here, and then downtown Houston for little commutes. So that's why it's so low on mileage. Redundant. But I have no clue why is it shaking like this. Figure the EGR would be the cure. Alright. I got the parking brake on. There you go. Ain't going nowhere. Put the load on it. So when I take this is what I see when I'm driving. I'm gonna take the hood down. You hear all that vibration? You can feel it. It's just like you have no motor mounts left. That car's just shaking. Like it's not in the steering wheel anymore. It used to be in the steering wheel where you hold it, it's shaking the steering wheel. Like right now, my butt's shaking. Like it's not liking the parking brake on. All right, now put it back in park. No vibration, just a little bit of vibration. And right now, it's acting funny because I turned on that AC. That's another thing. If I mess with this AC and I'm, you know, just want to show somebody what's the problem, it'll start acting this whole entire car up. Act like it's jitterbug. I have no clue what's wrong with it. I put it in drive, same thing, but not as bad because the hood will be shaking like crazy. But I'm trying to rest this on the steering wheel so you can see the shake. But I mean, it's not as bad as it was when, you know, I didn't mess with the AC at all, or I'd drive it for a couple of hours. And then the left side of the hood just shakes. Like I got a freaking Hemi in there with a shaker hood. So I'm gonna turn it off. And start it back up. It won't do it now. It's at operational temp now, but like I said, when I get on the highway or do anything with this car, driving for long distance, it's down here, right where my finger is, right above this side of my finger is where that needle is. it's not even at operational temp. So I don't have a cooling issue that bad, but when it's sitting in dead idle, I have no clue. But I mean, gas mileage is decent in this car, but something's making it eat more gas than it should. And also that shake, I can't stand it. I'm one of those guys, I want something like a smooth operator. I don't want anything that, you know, makes me feel like I'm unsafe. And if I want to go kayaking, go out of town, go out of state, I'm okay. But with this shake, and like it is, I don't like it. So I'm gonna work on this until it's kosher, till that shake is not so bad. I mean, it shouldn't be like this at all. See? Oh no, and then once I idle up. Then you hear that whine. Hear my whine? That's bearings. But to what? Water pump? AC? I need help. SOS. Yeah. So I'm trying to get this video done. I'm not used to the terminology of everything on the whim, or the right then and there. But if you talk to me for a long time, I'll tell you everything technical and the whole 9 yards. I'm just doing this video real quick. So for the people that are watching, this is just a sloppy, rough draft of my issues. You talk to me on you know, on the comments, you know, I'll tell you everything technical, all the way to terminology where you'll be like, hey, are you going to talk to me in redneck term or shade tree, or are you going to talk to me professionally? I can do all that. Right now I'm just going through the rundown of what's going on with this car. Like I said, I named it Surge because it's surging and I'm tired of it. So I mean, it's its name, and it calls it like I sees them. But other than that, I mean, I have a 14-foot kayak and I put it on top of this thing and it drives like a dream with it on top. But here we go, fans turned on. So I mean, and then I have a little bit of shake. So I mean, everything's running right on this car. Both fans turning on, it will cool down. This car will drive like a dream. It's just that it needs that kind of attention when it's sitting at stop signs or anything like that. But like I said, I'll put it in park, I'll put it in neutral. It's fine. It's fine. When you put it in park, fine. And as soon as you try to put it in drive, it'll start shaking. I have no clue. Right now, it's not doing as bad as it wants to. I'll pop the hood up again. I'll let you hear the full whine. I do watch Scotty Kilmer, because he's Houstonian, and I'm Lake Houston, so I love for him to know what's going on, because he never covered any of Toyota tercel, and he's a Toyota guy. He's all about that Corolla life. So I really need him on what's going on. I don't know how to get a hold of him or anything, like talking to him on a basis, like over the phone. But I'm going to try to get him see these videos and see what's going on with these problems that I have. Maybe he can give me an idea of what's going on just through the video. And that just started. Heck, I could have bad injectors because of that dreaded EGR. Because it just pumps carbon back into the system. And then whatever is here and here gets the brunt of it. I have no clue why did they make that system. Yeah, I know for that, but I know for emissions, but God, Japanese guys had way more sense back in the 80s than this in the 90s. I have more faith in the 80 models than this year model. And then the 97 and up, shoot, I wish I had one of those because no EGR. I could deal with weak pistons. But this right here, you gotta get fixed. I just don't know, guys. So more info about this will help me out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll post more videos and I'll get better at this. Like I said, this is second video I ever made, so yeah, it's going to be sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. I don't care. You got to start somewhere. And that's how you get better at things. But yeah, other than that, Surge, there it is. Came with 14s, GMC rims. I have no clue. And the only way I found out that they were GMC because they only came with 2 caps, and I looked in the back of the caps and it had GMC on it. So please let me know, what are these? Are they Chevy or are they Pontiac? Are they Sunfire? Or what's the other one? There's so many. But yeah, fans, like I said, they fluctuate, they work, but like I said, I don't know about this battery either. It's from 2017, and you know, it's sweaty. Or did he refill it? I don't know. But it starts right up. It acts like it has zero problem with electrics. Like I said, I want to go long hauls with this, so I don't want any kind of breakdowns, because I'll have a lot of stuff in this car, and I will not want to leave it on the side of the road to get help. So yeah, I mean, Cool little car. And yeah, I just got some new tires for it too. These are the ones that came with it. On the back, they were brand new. And then the fronts, they had Falcon, and they were just gone. So I replaced the backs, and I ended up going to Discount Tire and getting some. And then I lucked out, and they had 2 other ones to match. So I lucked out. So they put the brand new ones on the back because they said that you had no control in the back. So here's the brand. And these are from the UK. Euro tires. But I mean, they're good. They're good tires. I can tell you that. Lots of tread. And not bad. $50 a tire. But I just need some help figuring out this surge problem. Surge needs some help. But I'm so glad I got this piece though. A lot of pieces. This is the first thing missing out of all the other ones. I do have the timing cover. It's just broke on one side, and I've been messing with the cam shaft seal. That cam cap, I mean, it kept on leaking, and Drug 79 helped me with that, telling me that I need to take it off and put RTV in it and just seal it around and do it really good. So that's what I did. I mean, not bad at all. Not leaking whatsoever. So I do have a leak on the crank down there. A little small leak, I mean, like pinhole. Not even enough to put it on the ground. So when I get the water pump, timing belt, and all the seals, I'm getting all that done. Pulley replacement, you know, tensioner. I'm gonna get that all replaced and the seals replaced also. So this will be all sealed up and 0 leaks. But I think it's having some kind of problem. I just don't know what it is. So I'm not gonna jibber jabber anymore. So I'm gonna let y'all guys go and leave me some comments. I know I'm rambling man right now. I'm just tired of dealing with it and figured to make this video. Adios guys.